It's like they're not listening, bro. It's like they not listening, bro. I don't understand. I don't understand. So, the game devs of Sparking Zero made a tweet today, this morning. I know I'm late recording and uploading this, but I wanted y'all to watch the other video I uploaded. Make sure I go check that out. It's actually me playing Sparking Zero. Go check that video out. I don't know why y'all so interested in the topic videos of Sparking Zero instead of watching Sparking Zero. Kind of crazy to me, but we're here. I would love y'all to show love to that video though, to be honest. I enjoy doing that more than topic videos, but hey, it is what it is. I love yapping. So they put a tweet out today saying, to assure attention Dragonball Sparking Zero players, to ensure a fair and enjoyable gaming experience, we are strengthening timeout penalties against players with excessive disconnection or quitting rates during online matches. Thanks for your support and keep the battles epic. There's a lot of things wrong here. Alright, first thing. We are strengthening timeout penalties against players. Okay? This is too vague. Too vague. For a gaming company, this is too vague. If you've been playing, if you're a real gamer like me, that's too vague. I done played plenty of online games where they will legit tell you the exact time penalty, and then also continues in the sentence, excessive disconnection. They also tell you how many times as well. They don't tell you nothing here. So I'll give a good example. Playing Destiny 2, for example, when someone rage quit in Destiny 2, not only do they take the loss and the other person get the win, the player, if they disconnect 3 times, so the first time they'll give you a warning, second time they give you a warning, but third time you disconnect again, whether it's rage quit or your internet, they give you a penalty. They make you have to stay outside of a match. You can't go into matchmaking for like 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes, right? And then if you continue to disconnect after your timeout, they'll extend the timer to 15 minutes and sometimes even 30 minutes, I believe. So that basically sway players to not disconnect or rage quit, because if so, they gotta wait 10 to 15 minutes to find a new match, and they still take the L anyway. So that'll make the person want to A, get off the game, or B, stop rage quitting, right? That's the incentive, right? They don't tell us here what the timeout penalty gonna be. They don't tell us how many times the person got to disconnect for it to be considered a timeout penalty. Yeah, it's just a little too vague for me. In 2024. I'm stating this because it's 2024. Online games have got past this situation of how to solve ranked battles in general. There are plenty of games that came out back in freaking 2012, 2014 that been solved the rank battle. Probably go further than that, but been solved the rank battle issues where they just penalize the person that disconnected and then give the person that stayed the W. Like, it's in plenty of games in today's time and past games. Like, this is ridiculous. Rank battle's been solved since I've been in high school. So 10 years ago. What's going on here? This is a simple thing. Players been telling them what to do. There's plenty of freaking ranked battles of different genres of gaming out there, whether it's shooters, fighters, whatever, that handles ranked battles way better. Why are they handling this so poorly right now? It's not a hard thing to do. It's a simple thing in game development. It's not a hard thing to do. It's not. It's flick of the wrist. It's so simple to code this. So simple, okay? So simple, bro. Like, anyone that been to gaming school or I've been there, but I'm letting you guys know it's not a hard thing to do. There's plenty of gaming companies that do it for a reason. It's not hard to do. So, first things first. This debunks their last update thing that was going on back then, that people were saying they're gonna crack down on rage quitters, and people was coming up with that whole myth that they have put out there themselves, saying that if you rage quit a lot, they'll make it that it's harder to find matches. But as you can see, rage quitting was still on an all-time high in the game, so it was just a PR stunt. It was to try to sway players by saying it, but it didn't actually stop anything. So now they're doubling down with their statement and actually saying they're going to give a timeout penalties against players. Now, me personally, I want to know, is it actually a timeout or you just playing around with the matchmaking? Because if it was the matchmaking, I don't believe y'all. I just think it's a PR stunt like last time. I don't believe y'all. I want it to be, if someone rage quit, they leave the game mode, they come back in the game, when they try to go on a ranked match, it says your account is on a timeout, you can't play until the next 15 minutes. I want to see that pop up. I want physical evidence of that, so I know these rage quitters are getting a penalty for rage quitting. Is this the step in the right direction? Yes. Now, some people may complain about, well, what about the excessive disconnections? What if I disconnect on accident because of my internet some crap? It's rare for people to disconnect because of the internet now in the generation we in. Even when you got bad internet, you don't tend to DC in the middle of a match. You tend to just lag a lot. So that's very rare to actually happen. So I don't really care for that, right? And plus, some people lag switch on purpose, so they have to say disconnect. Cause some people just disconnect their LAN cable, their internet cable, when they finna lose, and it'll just be the same result. So they have to say disconnections as well. I wish they was more expressive on how many times you gotta disconnect to get the timeout penalty. Like I said, this is a step in the right direction, but at the end of the day, it's still not good enough. Okay, we in 2024. This a solution that's been made, and if you go down the tweets, you can see the players are still saying the same thing. Please make it so that the person who disconnects will get a loss, while the person who didn't will get the win. This in almost every goddamn online game nowadays, man. It's kind of ridiculous that they still stuck in the past from BT3. Golly, like Yu-Gi-Oh! If someone DC, you get the win. Not my fault they DC. I get the win. If they want to rage quit, I get the win. So it don't feel like I wasted my time. I did my recent video yesterday with me playing Spark and Zero after it been like almost 2 weeks of me not touching the game. And my first match on the game, someone rage quit on me. My first match. And it immediately reminded me why I wanted to stop playing this game and not touch it for a while until these things are fixed. This is not a solution. This is just not a solution. A solution is making it that people that worked hard to win their matches still get their win. Because at the end of the day, if people keep rage quitting, I don't care if you do put them in a timeout. If I don't get my rewards from that person rage quitting, I feel like my time just got wasted. There's too many times that I was trying to climb my ranks on my journey to Z rank. I already accomplished that and everything. But when I was trying to accomplish it, so many times I couldn't accomplish it because I was going against multiple people that rage quit on me in a row, 6 times in a row. And then I get no points for winning. But then when I go against somebody that finally beat me because it was better, I lose points. So I just wasted 30 minutes of my time fighting all these six other people that wasted my time just for me to lose points from someone that beat me, and I'm not a rage quitter. So now I gain nothing from the time I just wasted, which kind of encouraged me to not touch the game because I want to use my time more valuable. So unless you make it that the rage quitters lose points and I get my win from them rage quitting, I'm still not inclined to play the game because my time is still being wasted from that person leaving. Do they get a timeout? Whoop-de-doo. They out the goddamn matchmaking pool for like 10 minutes or whatever timeout penalty y'all give. I didn't give a specification. But like, it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, I still didn't get my points. My time was still wasted from working hard, and now I don't want to touch the game. Especially if I run into rage quitters back to back to back. It's just not fun. To the point where sometimes you try not to fight as hard and sweaty on the game because you know if you whooping their ass too much, they're gonna rage quit. And I had to do that plenty of times to grind my ranks. I had to make it a close match on purpose because if I went too hard, I already knew they were gonna rage quit before because I won against somebody that rage quit on me, and then matchmaking threw me against them again. And then of course they rage quit it. And then when they threw me against that same person again, I knew they were gonna rage quit. I was like, let me hold back some, make sense they finna win, and then I beat them so I get my points. So I can win before they can even turn the goddamn console off, whatever, right? Or disconnect, whatever. So this is not a solution. It's crazy. Literally, it's freaking November 22nd. It's been over a month since this game came out. People been complaining about this since the first week of goddamn Sparking Zero with the race quitters on an all-time high when this game was 1 week old. And y'all still didn't come up with a real solution when everybody's telling y'all the real solution that should have been in the game from the jump, because this is not a new solution. You don't have to find a solution. The solution already out there. The solution already out there. You don't need to find the solution. The solution already there. Just copy the goddamn homework. Sparking Zero. Copy the homework. And y'all gotta be way more communicative than this. There's plenty of games out there that communicate with their community every week, at least once a week. It should not be radio silence from you guys for weeks on end, and then y'all drop a tweet, and then y'all still ain't listening or changing anything quick enough. There are games out there that literally gives you an update and communicate with their community once a week. I know it's not a live service game, but there are communities out there, games out there that communicate with their community once a week. At least, that's the minimum, that's the best you can do, once a week. There are communities out there, they communicate with the community almost every few days. Like, literally, they'll talk to their community every 3 days, every 2 days. There are some gaming communities out there that's like very strong like that. The game devs are killing it. But the minimum you gotta do, at least a PR talk with us once a week to let us know you're hearing us. At least once a week. This whole talking to us through a tweet every few weeks is crazy. It's crazy. Y'all need to just come off your own website and drop a goddamn patch notes or whatever once a week, letting people know what bugs you know in the game, what bugs y'all fixed in the game, and when them rolling out. Because right now, we don't know when y'all fixing the connection issues, because that's going to fall in line with this. Connection disconnection on y'all part with the connection issue error, that's count as a disconnection, even though that have nothing to do with us players. That's going to count as a disconnection, meaning we can get timed out with a timeout penalty from an issue error that's in y'all game. So we need a patch note from you guys letting us know what errors y'all notice in the game, what release date y'all plan on rolling out these patches, and when y'all plan on doing a feature patch to fix certain things. All we know so far is y'all got a patch coming out in December to fix the battle mechanics, and that's it. We're hoping y'all take the feedback positively and actually make changes that people been asking for. Cause I'm tired of doing the goddamn Dragon Dash somebody. I hit them in the back some reason, cause they stuck in the charge up animation. I punch them in the back when I get behind them. Somehow the character still was able to rotate 180 and see me, even though I seen my character physically hit their back. And then after I punch them, they immediately Sonic Sway. Makes no sense when I should have got the punishment. I'm just bringing that one up because it happened to me yesterday in my video, and that was a little triggering, I ain't gonna lie. But y'all only said y'all patch no fit in battle mechanics. Y'all didn't say nothing about fixing the communication errors, the rage quits, because this is not a solution. The bugs of not being able to do certain moves and transformation stuff in online matches, the input delay on console, the long matchmaking time, etc. It's so many things that y'all have not addressed and said y'all fixing in the patch yet. Y'all just said coming in a future patch, but y'all haven't told us which patch. In December, y'all said battle mechanics. So unless y'all gonna finesse and get the communication error fixed in that patch, we know y'all said y'all aware of the goddamn. Y'all said y'all aware of the communication error issue, and y'all aware of the goddamn game data being deleted error on console, whatnot. Y'all said y'all aware of it, but y'all haven't said that's coming in the December patch. Y'all just said the battle mechanics is a patch y'all changing in December. So we need some patch notes from you guys once a week, because this game has a lot of issues that need to be fixed. But let me know y'all opinions down below. Are we being too harsh on Sparking Zero, or this should be expected from a gaming company in 2024, this late in the game, with simple solutions? Do y'all think they need to talk to us once a week with some patch notes so we know what their plans are and see if they actually listen to the community so we can get some good communication going on with them? Or do y'all think let them develop whatever they want to develop in whatever time span? Let me know y'all opinions down below. I come from playing video games, live service and stuff, where companies communicate with their fan base once a week. They give us roadmaps on when things coming out. They give us patch notes so we know if they're aware of certain errors and bugs in the game, so don't feel like we just shouting our voices in an echo chamber and not knowing if the game dev is listening and actually hear our problems. I come from actually playing games where the communication is there with them, right? This not so much right now. Right now with Sparking Zero, not so much. Again, it's not a live service game, which makes it very easier for them. It's not a live service game, so they don't have to work on keep adding content into the game non-stop. They don't have to worry about that because it's not a live service game. So they should have way more time fixing these bugs and solving these simple solutions. This right here, simple solution that should have been fixed already, not this late in the game of them dropping this tweet about the race quitters and still not doing the right solution for it. Just not good at all. But let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys always. Until next time, stay up.